what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I am finally back with a video. By the time you guys are watching this video, it would have been 2 weeks, maybe a week and a half since I last uploaded, which is so crazy and it's such a long time. For those of you who follow me on Twitter, you guys already know that I actually did lose someone, a very close family friend, this past week, and I feel like I needed to take some time off and just focus on my family and focus on what's really important and just be with family and loved ones. And you know, there's also a bunch of stuff that has been going on behind the scenes that you guys don't know about. Soon you guys will see. And also I have been changing up my makeup room and just reorganizing my house. I just needed some time to just, you know, just have some me time. Let's just put it that way. But enough about that. I want to get straight into the video. I don't want to do my intros too long. I'm trying to really work on that. That's one of my goals for my channel, to make my intros a little bit more short and sweet instead of so long and kind of boring, because long intros are boring. Yes. Today's video is actually going to be a full face of first impressions. These are products that I have never tried. They're products that are still in the packaging. I have not opened them, I have not tried them, and we're going to try them together for the first time here on camera. Most of these products are affordable. I do have some high-end products, but majority of my products are very affordable. So I zoomed you guys in so that we're a little bit closer, and so you can see everything that's going on, and my camera is like slowly going down. I need to get a new tripod, like desperately. This tripod has been beaten and it's time to replace it, but nobody got time for that, so I better stick it through. I'm going to go ahead and start off with the eyes. You guys already know that that is my way of starting my makeup application. I always start with my eyes and then I move on to the face. So for primer, I'm actually going to be using this new concealer by Wet n Wild. I picked mine up in the shade light medium. So I am just going to pop this on my lids, and this is going to be my base for the eyeshadow to lay on. And I am going to blend this out with my brush. This is a new brush that I am also trying out. This is the BH Cosmetics number 10 brush. So I am just going to use this just to kind of smooth everything out. Next, I am going to take this highlight and contour palette. This is by the brand Ivy Beauty. We just got this in this month's BoxyCharm, so this is the first time that I am going to be opening mine up. That'll make more sense. And this is just a contour palette. I'm going to be taking this first shade right here, which is called Highlight 1. It's just a creamy vanilla shade, and I'm going to pack this all over my lid, and this is going to help us set that concealer in place to make sure that we don't have any creasing, and so that the eyeshadow that we are about to apply applies nice and smooth. The palette that I am going to be using today is this one by Ashley Tisdale. Are we too bright? I think we're a little bit bright. I'm gonna bring it down. Okay, I think that's better. So this is a palette that I am going to be using. It's called Illuminate by Ashley Tisdale. I got mine in this shade Beach Goddess, and this is what it looks like on the inside. This is kind of like an overview of the palette. I'm going to start off by taking this shade right here. This is a peachy type of shade, and I am going to pick that up with a fluffy brush, and I am going to begin to put this in my crease. So this is going to be our transition color, or transition shade. Okay, I don't think I'm getting any pigmentation. Now I'm going to go in with this warmer brown to see if we can add some definition to the crease, because that first shade really didn't give it to me. Like, it's kind of the same color as my skin tone. So I'm going to go in with that color to see if we can get some pigmentation. So I am putting this color from the inner corner all the way to the outer corner, and I'm really taking my time blending that color in. So getting a smaller brush, I'm going to go into this color right here, which is a beautiful warm tone brown with some red undertone. I'm going to grab some of that, and I am going to pack this all over my lid. So I'm just going to pack it on. I am getting no pigmentation whatsoever. Let me change my brush. And then going in with a fluffy brush and that same dark warm tone brown. I'm going to work this into my crease so that we don't have any harsh edges. So work it in the crease. And once I blended it out, I kind of lost a lot of the pigmentation. So I'm going to go back in and just re-intensify it. And they do have a ton of fallout, as you can see. But I am using the matte shades, and a lot of the matte shades, they do tend to have fallout. So I'm not too worried about that. I'm mostly just worried about the pigmentation, that I'm not getting a ton of pigmentation. I'm going to take a makeup wipe and I'm going to wipe off the fallout just so that I can get a clear idea of where I need to add more color. Okay, so I'm actually going to go back in with that contour kit that I used. I'm going to take this contour number 2 shade and I am going to apply this to my crease to see if we can get some dimension up in here, because that shade we use is just not, it's not giving it to me. Okay, I'm going to take this dark brown shade. Hopefully this one works. I'm going to take it with that same brush. This is the Sigma E55. I'm going to take some of that dark shade and I'm going to put it right here at the base of the lashes, and then I'm going to blend it up. So I'm just going to blend it up just to add up. We lost the color. We lost the color. No, I had such high hopes for this palette. Where's the color? Okay, you guys, so we are going to leave the eyes for now because I don't think there's anything much I can do with them other than this, because the pigmentation on here is not that great, and this is the only eyeshadow palette I have to try that I haven't already tried on camera and that it is affordable. So we're gonna put this to the side and come back to this later and maybe try the shimmer shades. Hopefully we have better luck with the shimmer shades. So I'm just gonna put it in a corner and we'll be back to it. So I'm going to go ahead and prime my skin with the usual primers. I don't have a drugstore primer to try. I wish that I did, but I haven't heard of any drugstore primers that I don't already have or that I don't already have tried. So I'm just going to go in with my regular primers. For foundation, I'm actually really excited for these 2 products. This is the Covergirl Vitalist Healthy Elixir Foundation with Vitamins. This is new. I'm excited. I picked mine up in the shade 725, which is buff beige. And I'm also excited for this brush right here. We got this in this month's BoxyCharm. This video is not sponsored by BoxyCharm, FYI. This is a crown brush, I believe. I'll have it linked down below. So I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna put some in the back of my hand. I actually love the packaging of this. This is thick. It smells like bananas. So I'm going to start off with that because I'm kind of scared because it is pretty thick. I'm going to go in with this brush and apply. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. So this is one side compared to the other side. I think it has great coverage. Okay, so I have a lot of redness and pimples in this area. So let's see how it covers it. So I have the foundation on and I really like it. Like, I didn't think I was gonna like it as much, but I really do. It's not dewy, but it's not matte. And it is very full coverage. I still have some breakouts that are kind of sort of peeking through, but I have a very thin layer of the foundation. I'm sure that I can build it up. It's not my color. It's definitely a lot lighter than my skin tone. This is probably my normal everyday shade, but since I am a little bit tan at the moment because I had a sunburn not that long ago, I think I do have to go a shade darker. I'm gonna go back in with that Wet n Wild concealer in light medium, and I'm going to put this under the eyes. I heard that this concealer is a dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape concealer. I do have the Tarte Shape Tape. It is my favorite concealer at the moment, so I have high hopes for this one because this is only $2.99. I'm gonna go in with the same brush that we used the foundation on and blend this out because I really want to test out the brush. like it. I like it. Unfortunately, I don't have a new powder to try, so I am going to stick to what I know, and I'm going to use the Kat Von D powder in Petals. So I'm just going to apply some of this to my under eyes just to set everything. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Pressed Powder in Neutral Beige, and this is what it looks like. I'm going to take it with a big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe E41. I'm going to grab some of this product and set my foundation. Wow, it leaves your skin. Ooh, it's so velvety. Wow, I really, really like this powder. I am really quickly going to do my eyebrows and I will be right back. So I am going to go back in with the Highlight and Contour palette by Evie Beauty. And I'm going to take it with a BH Cosmetics number 3 brush. I'm going to take this shade right here, right in the middle. And I am going to use this to just bronze up and contour my skin. I really hope I like the brush. Ooh, okay. Okay, it's a little something something. So I'm just going to pop this right here just to kind of bronze everything up. Putting my brush in there and it hardly has any kickback. And kickback is when you put your brush in there and you have like little fallouts. It barely has any of that, which is really nice. So I'm gonna put a little bit in my neck just to kind of make everything match and be one color since the foundation is pretty light. I'm going to take the darker shade and very, very lightly, I'm only going to apply this to the outer edges just to kind of intensify that contour a little bit. But I'm going to take the OFRA blush palette. This is, I had never used this product, I just got it. I'm going to take this shade right here with this shade, and I am using a BH Cosmetics number 2 brush to apply some. Tap off the excess and put this in the apples of my cheeks. I usually like to apply a lot because then I go back in with my powder brush and I just buff everything out just to make it look more blended. So don't be scared to apply blush because you can always buff it out with a big brush, which is what I like to do because it gives a more softer effect. Okay, so now for highlight, I have 2 palettes that I am very excited to try. These are both from BH and this is called Spotlight Highlight 6 color palette. I have the shade, I'm not sure, I don't know if they have different names, but this is the one that has the colorful ones and this is the one that has the more neutral shades. This is what this one looks like. It has a couple colorful ones. And then this is the neutral one. Very, very pretty. So I think I'm going to use this one right here because this one's just too colorful for what we have going on and I have a hair stuck on my face. I'm going to take this shade right here, which is called Vivid, and I'm going to put this over my blush. It is accentuating my texture. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it does accentuate texture, which I'm not too happy about that. I'm going to go in with Glow next with a Morphe M501, and I'm going to put this right on the tops of my cheekbones. Okay. Then before we blend it in, I'm going to go in with Ethereal, which is a white shade, and I'm going to pop this right in the middle. So I'm going to go in with a clean brush. Right now we look crazy. And I'm going to buff this into my skin. They are kind of sort of accentuating my texture. Not too bad, but they are accentuating my texture. So just keep that in mind. If you do decide to buy these, they are super affordable, but they will accentuate your texture a little bit. You can also apply it with a damp beauty blender because that will kind of sort of help fill in that texture area when the sponge is damp. But please do keep in mind that they do accentuate texture just a tad bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pop some mascara to my top lashes. I'm gonna line my waterline with just a white creamy pencil. I don't have a new one, so I'm just going to use what I have. And then I'm going to apply mascara to my lower lashes. So I don't have any new eyelashes to try for you guys. So I'm actually just going to skip the lashes for today and just rock my natural lashes, which I haven't done in a while. And I'm actually feeling my vibe with my regular lashes. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to lips. I'm gonna start off by taking the new KKW. This is a new Kim Kardashian West collaboration with Kylie Cosmetics. I have the shade Kimberly. Well, I have all 4 shades, but today we're gonna be using the shade Kimberly. So I'm going to apply this to my lips. I love this color. This is my first time wearing any of these lipsticks. Like, I've had them in their box and I have not even swatched the lipsticks. This is a beautiful color. And then right on top, I'm going to go in with the BH Cosmetics Illuminated by Ashley Tisdale in the shade Skinny Dipping, I want to say. By the way, this is not sponsored by BH Cosmetics, but I did get a ton of new makeup, so I'm going to use it. And I'm going to pop this right on top. Oh, this is gorgeous! This is like the same color but glossy. Okay, so all that's left to do is set your makeup. I don't have a new setting spray to use, so I'm just gonna go in with my I'm just gonna go in with the good old MAC Fix Plus. I haven't used this in a minute and I just got a brand new bottle, as you can see, so I'm going to use this. Alrighty, you guys, so after that, your look is pretty much completed. I love the way it turned out. I think it's very soft and it's very easy to do, and this is perfect for, you know, running errands or when you want to get yourself put together but not go too overboard. I think this is great. I loved everything that I used, especially the foundation, the concealer, and the brush. This has been my favorite from the whole makeup tutorial. Like, I can see myself using this non-stop in the upcoming months. However, I hate to say it because I don't like to talk about products I don't like here on my channel, but I was really disappointed about the eyeshadow palette that I used. Most likely going to be passing it on to someone who will appreciate it more than me, because the color payoff, the color pigmentation, even though the whole setup of the palette is beautiful and I think the colors are great, they look really pretty on the actual pan, but once you put them on, there's not a ton of pigmentation and there's not a lot of blendability, because once you do blend it out, the pigmentation is gone. So I'm not too crazy about this palette, but everything else I absolutely loved. The lipstick, my favorite. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to subscribe before you guys go. I am promising you today, today is May 15th. By the time you guys are watching this video, it will be May 16th, but I promise you guys, I am back full force, 2 videos a week. I guarantee it. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you. Please don't forget to subscribe before you go. Give the video a big thumbs up or a big thumbs down. It's okay either way. And yeah, that's it. I love you. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon with another video. Bye.